Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will share with you a few examples on the topic of circle. From the previous video, you have known that the standard form of equation of circle is equal to x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared, where your center is hk, so you can get h from here, and you can get k from here, and then your radius is equal to r. So this is your radius. Therefore, let's go through three basic examples on the topic of circle. The first example said, find the standard form of equation of circle with radius 5 and center 4 minus 3. So you have given here the information. Radius is equal to 5, so r is 5, while your center hk is equal to 4 minus 3. So let us solve this. Rewrite first the standard equation of circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. Then let's fill in our h, our k, and also our r. You can just take it from whatever given in the information. So let's do it. X minus, put in your h, 4, plus y minus, put in your k, minus 3, square it, don't forget, equal to 5 squared. So now let's solve these two things here. Therefore, your answer is x minus 4 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 25. So this is your standard equation of circle. Now let's proceed to the second question. Find the center and radius of circle given its equation like this. So what you have here is the general form of equation of circle. So in order to find center and also radius, what we need is we need to change this general form into standard form. So you need to change it into standard form, and then you can find the center using hk, and then you can find r from here. So in order to do that, we need to complete the square for x, and we need to complete the square for y in order for us to get hk here. And then all other constant bring to the other side, and then if we square root this number here, we can get our r. So let's start off with the completing square. So what you should do firstly is separate the x variable and separate the y variable and bring constant to your right hand side. So your x is x squared minus 4x. This is the x variable. For y variable, y squared plus 6y, and for constant is minus 3. So let's bring this minus 3 here to the right hand side, so it becomes 3. For next step, we want to focus to complete the square for your x variable and to complete the square for your y variable. So this 3 here, we won't touch it yet, so we just put it on the right hand side. Now let us proceed to complete the square. So the formula is square root the first. So square root the first is x, and then divide this coefficient here by 2. So minus 4 divided by 2 is minus 2. So let's try to open up this one. Square the first, x squared 2 times is minus 4x. However, for square the last is plus 4. So we don't have plus 4 inside this variable x here. So this is your extra term. So we don't want to bring extra term everywhere. So we want to minus it back, so minus 4. Now let's proceed with completing the square for y variable. So the formula is square root the first, so it is y. Then divide this coefficient here by 2, so plus 6 divided by 2 is plus 3. So let's try to open it back. Square the first, y squared. 2 times is plus 6y, we have it here. However, square the last is plus 9. So we don't have plus 9 inside of this variable here. So what we need to do is we need to minus it back. So minus back the extra term, minus 9. So let's proceed by opening up this bracket here, this big bracket here. So open up everything. Now you will have the completed square for your x, and you will have the completed square for y. We want to put the constant back here, and the right hand side now is 3. So let's fill in. Completed square for x is x minus 2 squared. Completed square for y is y plus 3 squared. So let's solve this constant here. Minus 4 minus 9 is minus 13. So let's conclude our answer. For the last step, we want to bring the completed square for x, completed square for y, and now all of the constant, we want to bring it to the other side. So we have x minus 2 squared plus y plus 3 squared, and then bring this constant here to the other side. So minus 13, bring it to the other side. So 3 plus 13, it is 16. So write the right hand side here, the constant is equal to 16. So what you have now here is you have finished up to write this general form now into the standard form. So now we can compare our equation here with the standard form of circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. So we can see that our h, and we can see this is our k, and we can see this is r squared. You can square it. So let's conclude our answer. Your center now is equal to 2 minus 3, while your radius is equal to 4. Because r squared is equal to 16, therefore r is equal to 4. So this is your final answer for this question. Now let's proceed to the next question. Find the center and radius of a circle given the equation like this. So again, this is the general form of equation. So we need to change this into standard form. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. Because later on we want to take out our h, k as our center, and r here as our radius. So let's start off. First of all, we want to separate the x variable, and we want to separate the y variable, and our constant later on we want to put it on the right hand side. So let's do this. Your x variable is x squared minus 4x. Your y variable is y squared plus 12y, and then the constant here is plus 4. Let's bring it to the other side, so it is minus 4. Next, let's complete the square for your x, and let's complete the square for your y. Then we will not touch minus 4 because it is a constant. We won't do anything with it yet. So let's continue to complete the square for x squared minus 4x. So square root the first, it will be x, and then this coefficient here, minus 4, we want to divide it by 2, so it will become minus 2. So let's try to open it back. Square the first, we have it here. 2 times, we have it here, minus 4x. However, for square the last, it is plus 4. So we don't have plus 4 inside of this variable here. So meaning that it is an extra term. So what we should do with extra term, we want to minus it back. So now let's focus with y variable here. Let's square root the first. Square root the first is y. And then take this coefficient here, divide by 2. Plus 12 divided by 2, it is plus 6. So let's try to open up. Square the first, y squared, we have it here. 2 times is plus 12y, we have it here. However, for square the last, it is plus 36. So again, this is an extra term because you don't have plus 36 here. So what we want to do is, we want to minus it back. So minus back 36. So now let's open up this big bracket here. Therefore, we'll have the completed square for x. We'll have completed square for y. We'll put our constant here. And minus 4 just now we just bring down. Alright, so completed square for x, x minus 2 squared. Completed square for y, y plus 6 squared. Then let's solve this. The constant minus 4 minus 36. So it is minus 40. And then after we finish up that one, we can now conclude our answer. Completed square for x, completed square for y. After this, we want to bring all of the constant here to the right hand side. So let's conclude our answer. We have x minus 2 squared plus y plus 6 squared. And then let's bring the constant here to the right hand side. Therefore, it is equal to 36. Therefore, this is now your standard equation of circle. So now, let us compare this with the standard equation of circle. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. So here you can see your h, you can see your k, and you can see your r here. So let's conclude. Therefore, center is equal to 2 minus 6, and then radius now is equal to 6 because r squared here is equal to 36. Therefore, r is equal to 6. So this is your final answer for your center and also for your radius. So that's all for this video. This is just a basic example of circle. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.